All right, you're welcome back to the program Perspectives Unlimited. Thank you for joining us on the program for today. Today is Monday, the third day in the month of November 2025. Welcome to the program once again. Chukwemeka joins me in the studio to make sense of some of the stories that we have in the news this morning. Good morning to you, Chukwemeka.
Good morning, Ayo.
Good morning. And how are you doing today? And how was the weekend too?
The weekend was fine. We did a lot over the weekend, and we thank God that we are here once again on our beat.
Thank God. Any special events, activity?
Yeah, the special event, a young man did a court wedding, and I had to play the role of a father to him, and to me it was an honor.
Yes,
you know?
Indeed it is.
You know? And after that, he entertained us very well.
Well, that's good. That's good. He married a Yoruba lady?
No, he's the elder brother married a Yoruba lady.
Okay, he married
Igbo.
Igbo. Okay, but here in Ibadan.
Here in Ibadan. And the Yoruba lady played the role of a mother.
Oh, interesting. How about his own parents?
No, they are in the Far East. They are in the East. They can't come.
Okay.
Because of the distance.
That's great. So they're still going to have the traditional wedding.
Yes.
Well, that's the one I look forward to.
No, you go with me.
That's always a carnival.
We'll go together.
That one is usually a carnival.
This one was just a low key.
Yeah, that one is usually a carnival. Let's start again, Chukwemeka. I remember yesterday at home and then on my screen, one of the stories. I mean, I was here on a Saturday just to stand in for you.
Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
On the round table. And, usually like you do, I usually zone out by Fridays. But of course, by Saturday, I have to bring it up again so we can have a great time. And then yesterday it popped up on my screen again. I was about to click it and I said, you know what? I'll push this up until Monday. Monday will take care of itself. And to see again today that the story surrounding Nigeria being a country of particular concern made by President Donald Trump of the United States of America is becoming more of a big deal. As we have in the news this morning that 12 Nigerian governors, other officials may face U.S. sanctions. And of course, our president, Bola Tinubu, is expected to meet with Trump over a Christian genocide claim in the country. Well, what does this in itself hold for Nigeria? Remember that on Friday, Donald Trump posted on his Truth social platform that Christianity is facing an existential threat to Nigeria and thousands of Christians have been killed. Radical Islamists are responsible for the mass slaughter. I am hereby making Nigeria a country of particular concern, but that is the least of it. When Christian or any such group are slaughtered like it is happening in Nigeria, 3,100 versus 4,476 worldwide, something must be done. Trump's action is not totally surprising. In the past month, U.S. congressman led by Ted Cruz had accused the Nigerian government of allowing genocide against Christians by Islamists. Cruz cited the abuse of Sharia and the blasphemy laws by stating northern Nigeria against the Christians. In the U.S., Commission on International Religious Freedom had recommended that Nigeria be designated as CPC due to severe violation of religious freedom, including attacks on religious community and slow government response. We highlight this morning slow government response. And as expected, Nigeria has pushed back against the narrative. For Nigeria, the implications are there. They may include visa bans on Nigerian government officials, asset forfeiture, increased scrutiny, downgrading of cooperation in some areas involving Nigeria and the U.S. and other countries that share concerns about religious persecution. The designation could scare away investors. It is the last step to the imposition of a non-humanitarian aid ban on Nigeria. All right, remember that the designation was earlier slammed on Nigeria in December 2020 by the then U.S. Secretary of State due to perceived severe violation of religious freedom. This wasn't Trump's first time. Nigeria shares the designation with Russia, China, Pakistan, Iran, North Korea, and Saudi Arabia. Trump's predecessor, Joe Biden, removed Nigeria from the list in November 2021. Within Nigeria, our opinions are divided. Bola Tinubu administration has vigorously pushed back against the allegation through various means, including appearances on CNN and other media outlets. However, the Christian Association of Nigeria has insisted that there is no genocide against members of the faith. That there is genocide against members of the faith in Nigeria. And I know that the Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria says it is not just genocide against Christians. We see killings on both sides in Nigeria. Again, the implication is a dire one: visa ban, assets forfeiture, increased scrutiny, downgrading of cooperation in some areas, and of course, withdrawal of aids in certain areas that we experience in Nigeria. Let me start with a question I put to the gentleman on your show on Saturday, and I'll push that first to you before we dive into this. We see killings in Nigeria, and I remember that Reno Mokri had said in one of his interviews that it's allowed at the moment because the most recent one is in a Christian-dominated environment. And then when we get attacks in a Christian-dominated environment, who do you expect to be killed? Christians. In a Muslim-dominated environment, who do you expect to be killed? Muslims. Is this genocide against Christians in the country, or genocide basically, rather than mentioning a religion and leaving the other one out?
Let me even start by saying that you see, we are not telling ourselves the truth. Nigeria has for long tolerated violence by non-state actors. We are here not by choice, because when we're supposed to act on these people, we kept quiet. Look, when people say Muslims are being killed, I ask them, does it mean that when Muslims are killed, it's no longer killing? Are they not supposed to be human beings? Why killings in the first place? Why is the state entering into negotiation, entering into so-called peace treaty with non-state actors, with criminals and terrorists? And we kept quiet. Now, I want to ask some questions. Which action have you taken against those who have killed human beings in the past? Deborah Yakubu was roasted in Niger State, in Sokoto State, in Sheku Shagari College of Education. Who was arrested? Nobody was arrested. This woman, Bridget Abahime, 74-year-old woman, was roasted in Kanu. Nobody was arrested. Nobody was prosecuted. Now we have a lot of, and the recent one, a woman that was selling food was roasted. Who was arrested? Nobody was arrested. Go back into Gideon Akaloka in 1990-something. He was brought out from police custody and beheaded. And they paraded his head along the street of Kanu. The state kept quiet. Which message are you sending to the international community who are watching all these things? Now, I have repeatedly asked this question: what exactly is what action has the present administration taken against these non-state actors? What have they really done to make sure that these things stop? I want to tell you something. There's something I want to show you here. In January 14, 2014, when APC was on the opposition, they went to the United States. Jonathan was in power. I remember Tinubu blamed Jonathan for killing of Christians in 2014. He lambasted Jonathan that he was not capable of protecting Nigerians. I'll put him here. The slaughtering of Christians worshippers is strongly condemnable. It calls into question the competence of Jonathan to protect Nigerians. This was what the present president said
at the time.
January 14, 2014. Go and Google it. Now, what has he done himself? He mentioned slaughtering of Christians by Boko Haram in Borno and Adamawa states. He said it. You gave them, you went to the United States under Obama. and made this pronouncement. Now somebody, the Christian community in the north, they complained, they cried. America had them. What I expect the government to do is to take a proactive action against terrorists and bandits, not this propaganda. There's no Christian genocide. They are killing Muslims also. Killing Muslims also, does it make it not to be a genocide?
Let's look at it from this angle.
I'm coming.
Yes, we saw the footages.
How many times the people? Yes, they are killing Muslims and they are killing Christians. Who are those doing the killings? That's the question. Nobody has answered that question. No honest person will answer that question. Who are those doing the killing? Who are they? Of which religion?
Is this a factor of the Christians speaking up?
Speaking out.
So which means in other areas where others who are non-Christians have been killed, these people have not, they've just been dying. Their voices have not been heard. Is that the case here?
UAE gave us the names of terrorism financiers. What has the Nigerian government done about it? They kept quiet. If they are not complicit, why are they keeping quiet? That's the question. So what Trump has done so far is the wake-up call to the present administration to make sure that people are not killed, whether Muslims or Christians. I can liken it to what Garuba Shehu and this man, Femi Adesina, they were comparing notes. How many people were killed under Buhari? How many people were killed? Imagine, you are comparing notes about killings. The issue is, the most important thing is, why did we come to this level where another country will come and be telling us that, look, enough is enough? Why has our government not been able? Look at the people they are fighting in the north. The terrorists came out, people you declared wanted, came out fully armed. How many people were arrested? How many of them were arrested? The authorities in the north, how many of them have condemned the roasting of Deborah Yakubu and the killing of those women? How many people have come out to say no?
At some point, we saw this particular footage on the internet where a particular military helicopter landed somewhere in the forest
and was bringing out as money. How many people condemned?
And with a white man also writing,
yes,
which also seemed to be like a U.S. Helicopter. There's a lot going on here. The U.S. President Donald Trump threatening to send the U.S. military to Nigeria, guns a blazing citing claim of mass killing of Christians in African nation. He said here, if the Nigerian government continues to allow the killings of Christians, the U.S. of A. will immediately stop all aid and assistance to Nigeria and may very well go into that now disgraced country, guns are blazing, to completely wipe out the Islamic terrorists who are committing these horrible atrocity. Donald Trump posted on his on his Truth Social account, calling on the Nigerian government to act really, really fast.
That is what is needed.
Let's look at this. I'm looking for the right word. Do we call this threat of sending the military to Nigeria?
Let me tell you something.
Is this appropriate?
It's not appropriate, but listen. Kwakonso is saying that America should give us technology. If America bring all the technology without the willpower to fight terrorists, we will not fight terrorists. We will not. Does it mean we lack technology? They tell us to go for BVN, NIN, all those things. Once we get it, they will be able to know how many people have been arrested. There's no willpower to fight this thing. They don't want to fight it. If they want to fight it, Nigeria has what it takes to fight these people. Honestly speaking, all that we want to be politically correct because of 2027, so obsessed with winning power, but at the detriment of people that are dying. The issue is this. Ayo, the issue here is not who is killed. I've asked a question now. Muslims and Christians are being killed by who? Who are killing them? Is there any Christian militia beheading Muslims all over the place? Have we had it? Who and who are killing people? That's the question. Nobody has answered that question. Who? So the question is it true? If it is true, what have you done about it? It's not propaganda. Propaganda will take us to nowhere. America is eyeing our natural resources. The natural resources we have, what has it benefited us?
And that's where I'm going to.
No, what has it benefited us? We that are here.
That's where I'm heading to. And I want us to talk about these interests, overnight interest of the United States in Nigeria. Spencer Aikme on X said, isn't it a little suspicious that all of the countries Donald Trump wants us to go to war with are all oil-rich nations, Iran, Venezuela, and now Nigeria.
My brother,
let's look at that. Let's explore that.
Yes,
let's explore
let me
that.
tell you
Because
something.
That's what I'm saying. Where is this overnight interest
Let me tell you something.
in Nigeria coming from?
When they went to America 2014 to go and report President Goodluck Jonathan that Christians were being slaughtered, what was the interest in America then? What was America's interest in Nigeria? These are narratives by spin doctors. In order to shy away from the problem on the ground, there is a problem. If America is, they will spin it. They will make it realize. They will make it look like America is coming because of our oil. The oil we have. Some are saying that it's because of our natural resources. What has the natural resources benefited us? We that are here. What has it gone to? What has it done for us? That's the question. You see, these people, they know how to manipulate public memory. The data boys all over the place, all over the social media, spinning narratives to make it look like, look. They are saying this because Ayo, if we are in the north, you will understand what is going on. Have you heard any of our geos in the south here talking about these things? They can't. Everybody wants to be politically correct. That's why they are quiet.
We also see a strong divide between the Christian Association of Nigeria and the PFN on this matter. Maybe not too far from each other. Khan says yes, genocide. The PFN says killing of both Christians and Muslims. Rather than being one-sided. Let's refresh our minds very quickly. Nigeria has been under the siege of Islamic terrorism since 2009 when Boko Haram began an attempt to establish a caliphate in Nigeria. Attacks on churches and Christians were rife, but have since dwindled. Muslims have also been slaughtered across many communities in the north. Terrorists hardly discriminate. However, there are still persistent attacks by Fulani headers on predominantly Christian communities in Benue and in Plateau State, including a New Year Day in 2018 and attackers on 4 local governments in Plateau during the 2023 Christmas period. The UNDP says that over 350,000 Nigerians have been killed since 2009 by terrorists and bandits. On the 28th of October, the Reverend Yahya Kambasaya was killed and 20 worshippers were abducted by bandits in Fintiri, Dutse community in Kagra, local government of Kaduna State. And on the 15th of September, bandits abducted about 40 Muslims worshippers during an early morning prayer at Gidan Tobol village in Zamfara State. Regardless, the position of the U.S. on almost any matter a country is consequential. Insecurity is high in Nigeria. Although the military is conducting joint operations in 36 states, the bandit and Boko Haram insurgent and their jihadist affiliate are still very much active. We have a big issue on our table this morning as regards insecurity going on. And of course, not just insecurity, but the threats, I'll call that, coming in from the United States of America to send the military down to Nigeria and, of course, nip this in the board. Some Nigerians are saying, come on, bring them on. We need this to...
Let me even shock you. Do you know that if you ask me, it does not mean that our military people cannot do this job. There's no willpower to do it. America knows where these people are. They can take them out. If Nigeria does not want to do it, they say they will come and do it.
You know what, Chukwemeka, let's take a break. When we come back, we look at... 12 Nigerian governors, other officials may face sanctions. I'll take you back a bit to the USAID and, of course, why that humanitarian aid may have been suspended in Nigeria in connection to terrorism. Who runs the USAID at the time? The United States of America. Why is that also connected to Boko Haram and the likes? We'll look at that and more when we come back, and then we open the phone lines for you, Nigerians, to share your thoughts. Would like to know, do you want the U.S. to come in or not? We'll look at that and more in a moment. Stay with us.
How long will it take you to confirm payment? I have been waiting for the past 1 hour. I'm so sorry. Our network is slow. I will just run out of data.
Same excuse yesterday. It is unacceptable, please. You better switch to One Data Internet Service.
One Data?
Yes, One Data. One Data is an internet service provider with the best alternative and solution for unlimited speed. One Data provides fast and reliable internet service to organizations, homes, and places of interest in Nigeria. With One Data, you get to enjoy the premium internet service with dedicated unlimited internet speed at all times, 24/7 fantastic customer service and support, and you enjoy a 1-month free subscription when you make payment. Now is the time to say goodbye to downtimes. Sign up with One Data today on 0811 223 2671 or visit www.onedata.ng for more inquiries. One Data, unlimited speed.
Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas!
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh.
Christmas is almost here, and Wells Radio 89.3 FM is bringing the joy closer to you. It's the Father Christmas Fiesta 2025.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Happening live on the 11th, 12th, and 13th of December 2025. It's 3 days of joy, fun, and family moment that every child will remember. We are calling on churches, NGOs, schools, brands, and kind-hearted individuals to partner, sponsor, and spread the joy of Christmas to families across Ibadan and Oyo State. Let's make Christmas brighter together. For sponsorship and partnership, call Toby on 0803 509 3394. Sam on 0813 746 5878. Ayo on 0706 840 7359. Wells Radio 89.3 FM, celebrating Christmas the family way.
Now the ground is white, so grow it while you're young.
Wells Radio 89.3 FM, your preferred wholesome radio.
Welcome back to the program Perspectives Unlimited on Wells Radio 89.3 FM, your preferred wholesome radio and your state #1 family radio station. The studio lines are open now so that we can get your reaction. 0916 893 1000, 0915 333 893, and of course 0911 333 3893, 0916 893 1000, 0915 334 893, and 0911 333 893. Nigerians are divided on this Donald Trump statement to send the military into Nigeria to come nip this on the board. And of course, that's going to be my question to you, Nigerians, this morning. Do you want the U.S. Army on our ground to tidy this up once and for all? Won't this escalate? That reminds me of, I think, Libya now. Is this what we want, or would you rather want our leaders to step in quickly and do the right things? Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, what's already?
Good morning to you, Mr. Salami from Awoto.
Oh, God bless you, my dear brother. I'm Salami from Awoto. Good morning, Mr. Kipemeka.
Good morning, Salami.
God bless you, sir. All right, my dear brother. Well done. You see, for me, I think it's about leadership failure. Because the failure of our leaders that have given room to Boko Haram, this and that, to fester. And of course, let me start by saying that U.S. threat to bring military to the same military to Nigeria is an abnormal. I should not be encouraged by anyone, because it's only those people that don't know what it means to face war that will be encouraging war in your own country. Honestly speaking, because you never can tell who will survive and who will go with the war. So war against Nigeria by the US is highly condemnable. However, let me say this, excuse me, that if our government has done the needful over the years, probably it wouldn't have been saying what we are saying now. I'm a Muslim, and I know that Christians have been killed, Muslims have been killed, just as Mr. Lutemeka said. Only God knows how many mosques in the north have been shot now because people are even afraid to go out. And of course, so many Muslim and so many Christian women have become widows, while children have become orphans across both religions. I think you understand. I was saying it that time. It is a shame on all of our leaders from, I think, even Yara to president started 2009 to even the president, that up till now we have not been able to reclaim Boko Haram from those bandits. Why? Does it mean that our military can overrun the place in less than 8 hours? Of course, our military can overrun. Nigeria has the best military in Africa, and we still remain the best. But just as maybe because of the political will of our leaders, or maybe there's something they are benefiting, because according to Abacha has indicted of them all, that if insurgency lasts for more than 24 hours, government must be involved. So I think maybe US Donald Trump, what he said, that it's a wake-up call on Mr. President to do the needful.
Thank you so much, Mr. Salami. Thank you so much. Good morning. Hello, good morning to you.
Oh, hello.
Hello, good morning, sir. Your name and where you are calling us from?
I'm Angela. I'm calling from Jericho.
Angela from Jericho. Thank you for calling, Angela. Your perspective.
Very, very well. Yes. For me, I think they should come in seriously. If we are being serious, the government of for the past 10 years, they've not been serious. They've not been people-oriented. They are not for the people. They are just all about winning elections. So when they talk about our resources or oil or something, you and I both know that they are mortgaged that oil for the next 35 years. They mortgaged it already. So what are they talking about? So well, if they come in now, and you can see since Donald Trump has already put out that tweet, you can see, in fact, the Nigerian military has been putting out posts and calling these criminals terrorists for the first time. You know, it's always bandits. They were there, bandits. They will say criminals. They were now mentioning them. They now tag them terrorists. They are now serious. So that means there is hypocrisy. There is that willingness not to intervene and ensure that we have a secured nation. It's as if the government itself is fully aware. If it took Donald Trump for them to now properly name these criminals as terrorists, then that means they have skeletons with their cupboard. And if they come in at this point, I think it will be in our best interest. Let them come in. There's nothing to take again. They've mortgaged our oil already. So what do we have to gain? We have nothing. So let them not use any form of just like the analyst said, let them not use data to wink us or try to be clever by half. We already know all these facts. They've already mortgaged everything. There's nothing else for us. So please, they should come in so that we can at least have some security, and of course, a place where we can call our home again. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Angela from Jericho. Your perspective. You too can, call us in this morning to share yours. 0916-893-1000, 0915-333-4893, and 0911-333-3893, and also on our Facebook page, Wells Radio 893 FM fan.
Do you know one thing, Ayo? In all these things, if government should stop propaganda, if they should actually look at the message, this is opportunity to crush terrorists and bandits. This is opportunity to create state police so that Nigerians will have a breathing space. Instead of what the idea the president is espousing, he's saying a community, you call it community engagement. We don't need community engagement. We need state police. If we have state police, it will checkmate some of the excesses of these so-called terrorists and bandits.
But do you think this Donald Trump threat, again, or statement, is just a shake-up?
It's a shake-up, but we are looking at it as propaganda, and people are coming up with all sorts of nonsense. They are coming for our oil. They are coming for... No, they are not coming for our oil.
Hello, good morning to you. Hello? Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning. Your name and where you're calling us from?
Is that West Radio?
Yes, this is Wells Radio, 89.3 FM. Your name, sir?
I'm Gabriel.
Gabriel. All right, good morning, Gabriel. From where, Gabriel?
From Akoto State.
All right, go ahead, Gabriel.
Yeah. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
God
bless you, sir.
You call it, Ayo, you call that a trade. That is not a trade. You see, these people are not serious. These people are not serious, of course. So Trump coming in is a good stuff. Do you understand? So they should come in and wipe up this menace, because they are killing people every day, and you are using people's lives to play politics. It's not good. It's very bad. So if Trump is coming in, it's a good development. I like that. That's my submission.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your submission this morning.
So instead of whitewashing or downplaying the tragedy on the ground, we should not call a spade a spade. If we need help, let's get help. But the issue is that whether Muslims or Christians are being killed, are they supposed to be killed? Are they supposed to die? That's the question. That they are being kidnapping Muslims, are they supposed to be kidnapped? Are they not human beings? So the question is, they should stop this twisting the truth to make it look as if Trump doesn't know what he said. Since leadership has failed us to protect our lives, which is the reason why we have government. If another people are coming in to do it, all the women that are raped and killed, and they should have been alive. But now they have gone. And we are playing politics. They are coming for our oil. It's because it's our this thing. No! The reality is that there is mass killing carnage going on in Nigeria, bloodbath.
All right, experts. Donald Trump's military threat to Nigeria violates norms. 12 states. I'll come back to that story, but let's talk about the 12 northern governors, prominent traditional rulers, and senior judges are at the center of losing diplomatic storm as the United States Congress considers a bill that could impose far-reaching sanctions on them over alleged complicit or being complicit in what America lawmaker described as a Christian genocide and systematic persecution under Nigeria's Sharia and blasphemy laws. This follows the designation of Nigeria as a particular country of concern by Donald Trump. On Friday, he made that statement in his post on a social media platform. Chukwemeka, let's talk about the USAID and its alleged involvement in Boko Haram activities in Nigeria.
Let me tell you
now that the United States of America, yes, Donald Trump speaks, the US of America speaks, can they truly exonerate themselves from whatever situation is on ground?
Okay, let me tell you
Nigeria
something.
at the moment?
When Obama was in power, Obama did a lot of activities against the interests of this country. He did a lot. It was that time APC delegates went to visit America. That was when Tinubu made this statement, January 29, 2014, that Jonathan was not capable, that the mass slaughtering of Christians, that was his exact word, that he showed that Jonathan was not competent to protect Christians.
Let's take this call, sorry. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. That's Mr. George from Olugweru.
Hey, George from Olugweru.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah. Sorry, I just woke up now. I was on the television listening to this issue throughout this night. It's not.
Hello?
Trump is not.
Okay.
I said Trump is making any threat. He's telling you what they want to do. Let them come. Since we cannot do it ourselves, and not having somebody who wants to do it for us, we should not take it as meaningless. They will pinpoint where they know those people are, and they will take them up. Let Trump come. It's not a threat. People are benefiting from what is happening here, and that's why they don't want it to stop. Since they took off oil subsidy and all the other things that they brought upon us, what benefit has it been for the masses of this Nigeria? All our young ones have been killed fighting insurgents. Their mother, some people, they have killed both father and son. And the children, they have nothing to fall back on. Some people have been driven away from their home. And we are calling it a threat. Where is the threat? It is even.
All right.
So
thank you so much, Mr. George. Let Donald Trump come. That's,
so is it what I was saying?
Yeah.
Obama
the USA idea.
Obama did a lot. And there was speculations that they even helped in Boko Haram stuff. Remember, Jonathan, one of the reasons Jonathan was removed, a lot of things were tied to it, apart from the fact that he signed into law, anti-gay law, that if you are caught, you go to prison for 14 years.
Let's take this. Good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. That's Mr. Tayo.
Anyway,
yeah.
I just have to call, really.
Thank you, Mr.
Good morning, sir.
For victimized or casualty in Nigeria since 1999 or so, something 90s. I applaud you for that. I mean.
Oh, we lost that call.
We lost
please call us back, Mr. Tayo. Thank you.
Obama did a lot of things. You understand? Now, Trump came, and he didn't want to toe that line. They discovered so many things that Obama did. Now that we are, this Boko Haram was at its peak during Obama time. What did he do? It was one of the reasons why Jonathan was removed, because he couldn't protect people. Tinubu himself said it. Let me read it again. The slaughtering of Christians worshippers is strongly condemnable. It calls into question the competence of Jonathan to protect Nigerians. This was what President Bola Ahmed Tinubu said January 14, 2014. Now, what is happening today in 2025? What is happening? What has he addressed? Exactly the same problem that was there when Jonathan was there. Now, America said they want to come. Because now, the 12 northern governors you mentioned, how many traditional rulers in the north condemned the burning of people?
We had two calls on the line, but let's take this first. Good morning.
That's on the line.
All right. Mr. George?
Yeah.
All right.
Mr. John.
Oh, Mr. John.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Mr. John. From where?
From Ibadan, yeah.
Oh, from Ibadan. Thank you, Mr. John. Go ahead.
Now, about Trump, it's not a threat. It's a wake-up call. Because it now looks as if that insurgency have come to stay. It now looks as if that very soon we have Ministry of Insurgency. The way things are going, it has become a normal thing. And we are talking about human life. No matter whoever that is concerned, human being is human being. And it will happen because of this. We have to tell ourselves the truth because we are built in a light foundation. We are just deceiving ourselves. See the threat of a coup. They tell you, by another say that it's unverified coup. But Silver Brother and the driver are still in detention. And they are tracing billions in their account. But you are telling us that it's unverified. That means you are lying to us already. My dear, do we have any communication? Is it not America that owns WhatsApp? Is it not America that owns Facebook, Twitter? All the things, are they not the owner? Whatever that we say, they are aware. We have to repent. We have to repent in what we are doing. We are deceiving ourselves. We are cheating on ourselves. And the one thing a man can do is to deceive himself. That's the reason why we are like this. That's the reason why they are talking to us as if we are not human beings. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. John. Thank you so much, Mr. John, for your...
You asked about the complicity of the 12 northern governors.
Yes.
How many of... Look, what happened in Niger State? The governor...
Sorry, Chukwemeka, for a moment. Another call on the line. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Ade from Ibadan.
Good morning, Ade from Ibadan. Thank you for your contribution.
Let us look at it this way.
All right.
Have you gone to town to see how well people are reacting to this better development, or in particular to Trump's decision or plan to invade? I see this as a military incursion. Of course, people want it, that government Trump should come in to help us solve this problem. But what it tells me that our politicians should learn a lesson from this. We don't want military. Don't. But Trump comes in. Trump is not coming in politically. He's coming as a military with a military mind. Which means, and if people are already clamoring for this thing, one day it may be military take over the country. Nigerians, we like it, but we don't want it. We don't want it. Our politicians need to learn a lesson from this. They always think that all is well when they are okay. Nigerians, we have a problem in the country. We don't want the military. But if Trump comes in to tackle this issue, it's like military coming in. That's instructive. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ade, from Ibadan here. Okay, let
the
me
issue is this.
Before
The issue is this. Governor Bago Uma of Niger State, when that woman was roasted, was there any arrest? Was there any prosecution? He kept quiet. What he did was, if you want to preach, bring your sermons so that we verify, so that we vet it. Is that what you're supposed to do? Check all the people that have been killed in the north under this blasphemy law. How many of them have been arrested? That's why Trump designated them as complicit to whatever that is going on. That's why most of them will come under visa ban, because they kept quiet. They are leaders of thought in those places. They are traditional rulers. How many of them have come up openly to declare that this is not, speak against it? How many of them? They kept quiet. And now somebody is talking. What they are saying, they are coming for our oil.
All right. The silence is highly suspicious. Donald Trump's military threat against Nigeria violates international norms. Security and policy analyst Dr. Kabir Adamu has warned the U.S. president's recent comment threatening military action against Nigeria, saying that it violates international norms and should be treated as a serious escalation. Speaking on Arise News on Sunday, Adamu said the development was unsurprising but deeply concerning, recalling that Trump's first tenure, Nigeria was also placed under the country a particular concern category before the decision was reversed by the Democrat. What is surprising, however, is the escalation to threaten to attack sovereign state. This is completely against the rule-based system that the world has embraced. No country should threaten the sovereignty of another or allegation he has not even allowed the other to respond to.
Yeah, sovereignty is
Let's
good.
take this too. Okay. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning. Your name and where you're calling us from?
I'm Comrade Ige speaking.
All right, Comrade Ige, thank you for calling us. Your perspective.
Mr. Chukwemeka, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Yeah. As we used to say, those who live in glass house should not throw stone. And when you are digging another person's grave, try to dig it a very little, because you might not know. That is what is happening to our present government now. In 2014, 2015, when Chibok girls were carried away, captured away during the Jonathan's regime, these are the set of people, as Mr. Chukwemeka has been saying it. We people of history, we knew what is really going on. They used that one then to throw out that man's government. Now, it's coming back to them now. There is no way. And when these people talk, I mean the Americans, they mean it. This is Trump. It is not Obama or whatever. Trump has written the letter to the defense headquarters, and it is going to. We in this country, we have been asking for our soldiers to take action, but people we don't like it here. Now another country is trying to do it for us, because all this killing, not because we people that we are talking, we are Christians. What of the Muslims that they have been killing as well? Are we just fold our hands and continue let them continue lynching us, keep killing us, do whatever they like because of money? Because of money. I know they say money is the root of all evil. Or this one is not even the root again. It's the main fruit. They are using it to deal with us.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Comrade Gay.
So they are equally complicit. Let me tell you before we go.
But let me let you take a thought. Okay, let's take this. Hello, good morning to you.
Ade.
Okay, Ade. Thank you, Ade, for calling back.
You said the government doesn't have the political will. It doesn't have how do you describe it? I think what we lack is the political will to deal with this issue. Nigeria has what it takes to deal with what is happening. It has the military might. It has the military might. It's just that the president does not have the political will. There's so much underneath. That is it.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ade, for calling
So
back.
the question is this. When they say Muslims are being killed also, is Nigeria supposed to be a killing field? That's the stupidity of our argument. Muslims are are they supposed to be killed? That's the question. Are they not supposed to live?
No one deserves
to be killed. That's what I'm saying.
Land.
No one deserves to be killed.
Nigerians
Muslims supposed to live. Christians supposed to live. The government must take them out. That's what I'm saying. Nobody deserves to live. So don't come and say even Muslims are being killed. Are they not human beings? That's the question.
All right, so let me take my final call before we go. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, my chief.
All right, good morning.
This is
Mario. Let me speak to you in 1 minute because of our time.
Yeah, in 1 minute, yes. I just want to correct him by Mr. George that Trump should be allowed to invade. Trump and his men should be allowed to come to Nigeria to arrest you. There is saying in Yoruba that Iberokunlamamo. You don't know the beginning of the war. Nobody knows the end of the war. If they are coming, whatever they do is going to touch on everybody. Economy is going to be affected. People are going to be affected. It's going to go haywire. So the conclusion is that Trump should not come and his men, but our government should do the needful by securing Nigerians and ensure that those bandits and terrorists that they are right part of our country. Thank you and God bless Nigeria.
Thank you so much. Okay, let me squeeze this one in. Good morning to you.
Yeah. George calling back.
All right, Mr. George, for your right of reply. Let's take that very quickly.
When we were talking last week, I told you that everything that we are doing here, people are doing it for the sake of themselves and money. See, if America don't come, if we stop them this time around, we may not get help from them again. Let them come. They will change these people where they are and they will get them off. That is just it.
All right.
Why are you talking of sovereignty when your leaders cannot even safeguard the life of the people? Which sovereignty are you talking about?
Thank you so much, Mr. George. We have to go. Chukwemeka, one word. Ahead of the formal reception of the APC on Monday, Governor Bayelsa State, Senator Doye Diri has said his decision to quit the PDP was taken in the overall interest of the state.
This is what we are obsessed with, power. We are obsessed with 2027. We don't care whether Nigerians, both Christians and Muslims, are dying. That's the obsession.
All right. On days like this, you'll wish that the program continued because the phone lines are still ringing. But unfortunately, we need to make way for all the programs. AM Sport will be coming in a moment from now. Thank you, Chukwemeka, for joining me on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
God bless Nigeria. Well, it's a challenging time to be a Nigerian, especially with some of the stories we're getting in the news as regards the state of insecurity and, of course, the statement of the President of the United States, Donald Trump. We're divided whether the Americans should come in and do the work or our government should step in and do the work. But I would say, hey, we elected leaders, right? And one of the reasons why we elected them is for them to protect Nigerians. How about them doing that work? And when we need help, we call for help. Let's think about that. That's our show for today. Thank you so much for joining us on the program. God bless you and God bless Nigeria.
Please listen to this important information. The views expressed by the interviewee in this program are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views or opinions of Wells Radio 89.3 FM or its affiliated entities. Wells Radio 89.3 FM is committed to providing a platform for diverse perspectives and opinions, and the views expressed by guests on our programs are their personal viewpoints. Wells Radio 89.3 FM does not endorse or take responsibility for the content or opinions expressed by individual interviewees and callers. Thank you.